Hello, everybody. I'm Brian,
I'm Brian.
and this is Brian versus Brian, episode 273, Vanilla Sky. You got it, man. Vanilla Sky, not Chocolate Sky, not Chocolate Rain. Vanilla Sky.
Yeah.
Okay, this is 2001.
One?
When was this? 2001. Yeah. This is a remake of a Spanish language film called Open Your Eyes. That Penelope Cruz was also in. It plays the same character she does in the remake. It's interesting.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that they didn't just call it what it's supposed to be called. I'm thinking because Tom Cruise had just done Eyes Wide Shut in 1999.
Yeah.
And now he does this movie that's all surreal and weird, and it's called Open Your Eyes.
Yeah.
I think it would have caused confusion amongst the audience. Like, does this have something to do with that other one?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So I thought it was funny how I don't know, Vanilla Sky.
Yeah. They mentioned it once in the movie, some painting.
Yeah. We'll animate the sky weird. It'll make sense.
Yeah.
We could do all that in post. We just saturate the blues. It'll be great. So December 14th, 2001, budget of 68 million, box office of 203 million. Oh, this made a little chunk of change.
Yeah.
Science fiction psychological thriller film. I love to watch a movie not knowing anything. This is a rare first watch for both of us. We don't get those very
Never
often.
seen this. Yeah. Didn't know anything about it.
Yeah. I just know the only thing I knew about this song was the fucking Kanye line on the Through the Wire. I look like Tom Cruise on Vanilla Sky. It was televised. And I was like, what does he look like? I don't know. I've never seen the film.
Yeah. The only thing
It's
I knew
ruining
about
my
this
enjoyment
going
of the
in-
rap song.
Yeah, the rap song. I knew it from. I just remember seeing the trailer back then. The only thing I really remember was he wears a mask, and there's a shot where he
Yeah.
eventually runs on a rooftop and almost jumps off a building. That's the only two things I knew
Really?
of Vanilla Sky. And the people
Yeah,
didn't
oh my
like
God.
it. I knew that a lot of people didn't
Oh,
like the movie.
I don't remember a consensus about it, really. I don't think. Written and directed by Cameron Crowe. Looks like he hasn't really done much. So, just
We
kind of
did Jerry Maguire and the movie with John Cusack holding up the fucking speaker. Say Anything, like an 80s.
Cameron Crowe did?
Yeah. He did a movie called Singles, which I've never seen. It has Eddie Vedder and Matt Dillon. But he did Jerry Maguire right before this, I believe. And Jerry Maguire is a banger.
Oh, okay, yeah, Jerry Maguire.
It's a banger.
I thought he just wrote for that.
No,
Okay, he's got a couple films here.
Yeah.
And We Bought a Zoo. Don't forget about the family friendly We Bought a Zoo.
Oh, God. Matt Damon.
We bought a zoo. Oh no, elephant shit. Yeah, so what do we got? We start off with David. That's our Tom Cruise. 2001 Tom Cruise, man, just long hair, just living that life right now, just MI3 style.
Looking great. Oh, yeah. That's peak.
Lives as a playboy in Manhattan, and we first start with him waking up, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Beep, 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 beep. Oh, no, it's like he's got like I don't know, it's a recording. I love the nostalgia of this, just this.
Oh,
this
yeah.
room.
I felt the same thing. Like, man, early
Waking up in this
2000s.
room,
Yeah.
and he's got this big ass CD player that looks pretty cool. You'd be proud to have this fucking CD player in 2001 / alarm clock.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of alarm clock had custom fucking sounds? You could just record, hey, wake up.
Open
No,
your eyes,
it just
open your
beeped.
eyes.
It just beeped.
Yeah.
And then he turns it off, gets up. I think Cameron Diaz is there, right?
I think he's alone because this whole sequence he's alone, even when he goes outside. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then he gets up and he's got this little television. Clicks a button, motherfucker drops down into the floor, dude.
pats it.
And it's like a CRT early LCD, so it's
Yeah.
like 4 inches thick,
Mhm.
and it just on a pole, and it lowers into your floor. You got to have
Yeah.
like 6 foot of clearance under your floor just for this shitty pop up TV.
It was like a 32-inch easy. It's
Makes
probably
no goddamn
smaller than your
sense.
monitor.
Yeah, it'd be easier to just put this on a desk than to fabricate this whole mechanism to lower this television
Yeah.
into your First thing I thought when I saw that was I thought of The Office. I was like, look, folds right into the wall.
So good. One of the best episodes.
So convenient. Oh yeah, and he goes out on a drive in the streets of New York, and it's fucking. He's got his fucking Ferrari.
Yeah, sexy ass Ferrari.
Freaking Le Mans, freaking Ferrari Daytona. Freaking going through and it's like it was really cool. I was like, man, that's a badass car. How rich is this motherfucker? He's got a TV that goes into his ground and a Ferrari, and he's driving around. And then it started to hit me. It's starting to feel pretty I Am Legend-ish around here.
No one
At first, I was like, it didn't look CG. When he pulls into what do they call that?
Times Square.
Times Square. He pulls in there. And that looks like real shots.
Yeah, I was like, how the fuck?
Of Times Square
really
empty.
Expensive. That must.
That's
really
first thing
expensive.
that came to my mind is how the fuck do you get a practical shot of Times Square empty?
Yeah.
Like
crazy.
what the fuck? I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah, it was like 28 Days Later, which I think was a year later. I mean, obviously we're not from England, but they do the same thing in 20 Days Later, where Cillian Murphy wakes up in a hospital, walks out into the streets of London, and there's like, I mean, I don't know much about London, but from my understanding, he walks through their version of Times Square, and it's like, how the fuck did they do that?
Yeah.
But I know 20 Days Later, they did it early in the morning before everyone was there. I don't know if they did that for this movie, but it must have been expensive to block those streets out for sure.
Yeah, because it's crazy because you're focusing on all the architecture and the signage and shit, and it's way different. And it was hard for me to pay attention in that scene because I was just in awe at it. I was like, "This is awesome." Yeah.
And it's not even like them tricking us, where you just have a shot, like maybe they block a street. There's a fucking shot that circles around him. You see a full 360 view of Times Square. You're like, God damn.
It was nuts. So you're like enjoying the film, but you're also just enjoying the task of what that shot took.
Yeah.
The logistics. Yeah, he starts freaking out. He's like, yeah, what the fuck? He's looking down roads and nobody's there. He's like, yeah, it's a nice morning, but it feels weird. Yeah, and he gets to Times Square, and then he knows something's fucking totally up. There's nobody there. He gets out of his Ferrari and starts running down the road. Yeah. I was like, why? Like, drive around, dude. I don't get that.
Yeah, Tom Cruise must run.
Well, there's no people. I'm not going to drive like an idiot.
Yeah.
When there's absolutely no traffic, I'm not going to enjoy this. And then I think he wakes up.
Yeah.
And then like he's like upside down in his bed. His like head is towards the feet, and he's screaming, and it's the machine again. I think open your eyes or whatever. And then he's still alone at this point, or now do we get Cameron Diaz?
Cameron Diaz is in bed. We think he's alone, but then she apparently she's under the covers fully and fucking does a whole little surprise thing and
Julie, yeah. It's me, Julie. And then he's like, "Hey, quit changing my alarm recording." And she's like, "Okay, fine. I'm trying to have fun." Like, first of all, that ain't gonna wake me up. Open, hey, wake up. Just stay quiet. Hey, wake up, dude. Hello. Yeah, and then it goes into some weird, I think, exposition. Is this where she goes over that they had sex 4 times?
No, that's later at the party. This time
she doesn't mention it in the bed. Okay.
No.
Well, anyways, I think he sets up like a whole thing. He's like, yeah, help yourself to anything you want before you leave. Like, gives her like 3 tasks to do before she leaves.
Yeah, set
that
up. The alarm and whatever. Yeah.
And she's like, okay. And then where does he go?
We figure out he actually has a Mustang. He doesn't have Mustang. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like the same beginning. He gets out the garage, but he's in a Mustang, and I was like, "So wait a minute, does he not have a Ferrari?"
Yeah.
I'm already. That's the first confusing bit I had.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, does he have a Ferrari? This? When you own a badass Mustang like that, it's weird to dream of a different car. You kind of got a lot of people's dream car, but you're like, no, you're always a step. Oh no, now I want the Ferrari.
I want the Ferrari.
You know what I mean?
It's like, fuck off. We've got a nice size Mustang.
It's not enough.
And then he goes and picks up Jason Lee. Like, speaking of 2000 nostalgia, it's like there's
Yeah,
Diaz, there's Jason
I enjoyed
Lee.
seeing Jason Lee again.
Oh yeah, totally.
I was like, yeah, he used to be in a lot of shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to this boy? And he looks like peak Jason Lee.
Oh,
like
yeah.
My Name is Earl, or like Jay and Silent Bob stuff. He's got the long hair, perfectly
beard.
coiffed, yet
Yeah.
scruffy. The beard, a freaking velour, freaking blazer, like always. He's just kind of like, yeah, I'm a normal guy.
I'm Jason
Remember
Lee.
me? Oh, pro skateboarder turned America's sweetheart. You know. So that's his friend Brian, and then. Where do we go from there?
What does? I mean, it's just a bunch of like random ass stuff. Like they almost get into an accident.
Oh yeah.
And then after that, he goes to the board meeting. Which he calls the Seven Dwarves. He runs the company that his father left him, but the board owns half of it. He owns the other 50%.
51. Yeah.
So he has a quick meeting with them, and then I think we go. At what point do we get the flash forward? I want to say it's somewhere around here. We're introduced to like Tom Cruise.
I feel like it's after the birthday party, isn't it?
Yeah, it's somewhere in the
think
beginning.
it's before
'Cause
that?
I remember them cutting back and forth. Like now, what happens? I mean, but yeah, then we have the birthday party where we're introduced to Penelope Cruz, who is Sophia.
Yeah, Brian just met her at a library, he said.
Yeah, just met her this morning.
And he's
Right
obviously
before I-
bringing her because they're like kind of friendly and he wants to like, I don't know, pursue her.
Yeah.
And then Tom Cruise, the dick he is, immediately was just like, hey, what's up?
She's
And
mine
immediately steals her from him right in front of him, and he knows exactly what's going on. He's like, oh, really, dude?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, he's already just turning on the charm. When she's like, sorry, my coat would not fit in your courtroom. Do you have a different room to put it? And he's like, I can find somewhere. And he gets like an assistant. He's like, here. What did he say? He says like, Madison Square Garden is pretty close. It should fit in there.
That should fit in there.
Your big ass jacket. Anyways, I'm charming like that. Hi. Name's David. Yeah, I know he goes upstairs for some reason.
I think they'll put the package. She gives him a gift, which
Oh yeah,
did
she
we
gives him
ever-
a gift.
I don't think we ever
No,
see what's in
I don't
there,
think we
yeah.
open that.
But yeah, he takes her into like a spare room, and then he is
She's in there.
bombarded
or-
with or not bombarded. He's like
Julie.
rushed by Cameron Diaz. She runs in there. You didn't invite me. Oh, she's wearing like a towel. She's ready to
Yeah.
bone.
Yeah, she's like, I brought you your birthday present. And he's like, oh, Julie, you know you weren't invited. It's like, what? He's like, I'm sorry. The thing about a party is you have to be invited.
Like
I think
Steven
she's
Spielberg.
like, yeah. She's like, yeah, he was there. She's kissing him, and then he just kind of freezes, like, and he's not kissing back anymore. She's like, oh, fine. Is it the brunette? And so now we're like, whoa. Where was this chick? Where was Julie? Has she been watching the party, or has she just been up here? Because she knows a lot about what just happened in the last, like, 3 minutes.
Yeah.
If you're naked, that immediately removes like at least a minute of that time. So how the hell did you get this knowledge? She's like, you were flirting with her and the brunette. Ooh, Brian brought her. And
Yeah,
like,
she has all the information though.
yeah,
Private
of
conversation.
what just happened. All he did was walk up the steps. Since then,
Yeah.
she's like got holes in the floor. She was just looking at the hole where the TV goes through. Yeah, and then he's like, yeah. And then he kind of is like, yeah, I do like her.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to see where this goes. It's like he just met her, dude. Said 4 words to her. So he goes back downstairs, and he kind of like steals, what was her name again?
Sophia.
Sophia away from Brian, takes her like on a, I don't know, no, he comes back down and she's making fun of his guitar, and she's like alone.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, it was a gift, actually. I like that scene. It was very much like Batman '89. It's like, it's Chinese.
Yeah.
How do you know? So he's like, I want to show you something, and she goes with him, and she's like, you have a second apartment? He's like, no, it's more of a study office. I don't know. And he goes through the door, and she's like playing hard to get. She's like, I'm not going in there. That's risque. Us leaving the party together and going in a different room. And he's like, fine, I am. You can stay. Slams the door, and he's all giddy and looking through the peephole. Like, ah. And then she's like, oh no. It's just having a crisis with herself, like throwing her arms down, walking away from the door, but then drastically, looking back, but then like turning her own head with her hand and like, oh, no, I can't possibly. And then she kind of like walks slowly backwards towards the door as if to trick the nobody in the room, and then hits the door. Hey, let me in. And then he lets her in. And then what are they doing? They're just hanging out in there?
Yeah, I don't remember any specific dialogue. I just remember Brian coming in and super drunk, and they're just kind of sitting on the couch. And they have like a quick little dialogue. And then she's like, I need to go home. Brian can't take me, he's drunk. So then David takes her home. And then we have this long sequence at her apartment. It's just like, Jesus. This is a romantic dramedy at this point.
Yeah, walks her home. And then what do we get from that first visit? It's just them kind of really falling for each other for some reason.
Yeah, him looking at the fridge, seeing her photos. I like your life. Yeah, it was just like, all right. And then
it's my life. You can't have it.
And then they draw each other. She draws a caricature of him, and he does.
First of all, no, we're not just gonna forget about this. This is another thing. Like, this isn't real life. They give you all these clues that it's not. Something's wrong. Okay, this is one of those things you might do on like a freaking awkward first date or something. Feeling each other out. Hey, I'm gonna draw you. You draw me. We'll put a minute on the timer. Just a minute. Just a quick little shitty drawing. And what does she come up with? A full-on state carnival caricature of him with the big teeth and a bunch of girls around him, and it's like, I was like, oh my God.
Money's raining down.
Yeah. And the first thing I said is like, what, does she work at a carnival? Yeah. How do you know? You can't just draw this shit?
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, I don't want to show you mine now. I'm embarrassed. As if, that's a really good caricature, which it was, which nobody would draw ever unless you worked at a carnival. And so you think like, oh man, she put in all that work on the caricature, so his sucks. But then she looks, and it's a photorealistic half-face Penelope Cruz with the hair going, oh my God, it's so good. No, it's nothing. You said caricature. Yeah, but I couldn't. You were too beautiful. Like, oh my God. She starts like tearing up.
Yeah.
And she's like, I love it. He's like, I'll sell it to you. She's like, oh yeah, what's the price? Because I have 2 jobs already. So she keeps talking about her 2 jobs and shit. Yeah. She keeps making up more jobs too. She's like, oh yeah, in the morning I'm also a dental assistant.
Oh yeah, like, a dancer. I think she's really a dancer. Yeah, but yeah, a dental assistant. Yeah. She works for the cartel. All this shit. Yeah.
Yep. And then and then they have some more kind of romantic talk, and I think she does kind of lean in. Or maybe he does for that kiss for the drawing, but it doesn't happen right then. Right?
It doesn't happen right then.
No. Later, like when he's like, I think he's on top of her, and it's getting really hot and heavy, like handsy, and then he's like gonna kiss her, but she hesitates, and he realizes, okay, maybe this is where we end it. And he gets up, gets his stuff, and she's like, where are you going? He's like, well, till next time we hang out. That's where I'm going. And she says, right, he's walking away. She says, come here. I got to tell you a secret real quick. And he comes over, and she's like, lean in close. He leans in, and she kisses him. And it's pretty funny because after she's like, I meant for that to be on your forehead. Sorry. And so, yeah, he leaves. And they're both immediately like Tom Cruise on Oprah.
Yeah.
Just, I'm in love. But yeah, as soon as he closes the door, she's like,
Yeah. Jumping on the couch.
just giggling, and then outside he's like, oh yeah, just going in the hallway. Yeah, I feel electric. Yeah. I think about then we get some cut forward or cut back to what we presume to be and is a prison.
Yeah.
And he's got the mask on, and he's talking to a psychiatrist played by Kurt Russell.
Yeah, the man.
Yeah, Kurt Russell's really good in this. What was his name? Is Dr. McCabe, Dr. Curtis. Yeah, and he's like, it's up to me whether or not you get charged with murder. And so that's the first we're hearing of it. We're like, ooh, murder.
Murder, yeah, what the fuck?
Murdered who?
Yeah, why is he wearing a mask?
Is this movie going to be about a murder?
It's like, what the fuck? Yeah.
I love it. Murder? Now you got me. And a mask? I'm intrigued. Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck is going on? Yeah.
And it's like almost like a pretty realistic Tom Cruise mask.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have much detail at all. It's just like very pale, and it's got kind of slightly, the lips are colored, so it's very off-putting. Yeah. It's very Silence of the Lambs. But then he has his like long hair going over it like it would his normal face, so it looks very real. I don't know.
It's really creepy. And I love that Michael fucking Shannon is the security guard. I was like, yes, he's so great. You want me to take care of him?
He didn't. It doesn't matter. He doesn't do anything. They didn't even need to be a security guard in any of these shots. They could have just been the psychiatrist in a room.
Yeah.
But he's like, you want me to rough him up? And then there's that one scene where he's going crazy after when he's talking to Kurt Russell. He goes and grabs the bars, and he's like he's like up on the bars, like off the ground. And then we have the Michael Shannon look over like. Just in disbelief. That was a great shot.
Oh god.
Yeah, he's saying he's going to determine if he's charged with murder. So David seems to be where we are and not know what is going on or what he's talking about. And then I think that's just a little taste we get of that for now. It's just kind of the murder thing. And then we jump back, and it goes to it's David leaving Sophia's house.
Yeah, it's early on in the morning, yeah.
He's going to his Mustang, and then everyone's got a cool fucking car. Cameron Diaz, Julie pulls up in like a fucking Buick Skylark or some shit. Mm-hmm. Hey, what are you doing? Are you following me? Maybe. It's like, dude, you must have. Where have you just all night just circling the streets?
Yeah,
just wasting premium gasoline in this monster V8. So I gotta go fill up again. Every 10 minutes.
Oh my
god. Yeah, and she's like, so, I see it went well with the brunette, or whatever, and he's like, yeah, you know what, I really like her. It's real, I think it's going to work out, and I'm like, yeah, don't say that to her, man. I know that's probably not a good idea. You guys are some weird thing going on.
Yeah, like, we're just friends. We're always going to be friends. It's going to be all right, or some shit.
And he did see that, Julie was talking to Brian at the party.
Yeah.
And being a little romantic, touching his face and stuff, and she was like all over like some waiter too. That was funny when he's like holding the glasses and she's just like on him, kissing him,
and he doesn't move.
He's like trying to keep he's balancing him all good.
Forgot about that.
She may be the saddest person with a martini. It's like everybody's sad with a martini, man. They're fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
So I don't remember. Why she's something about you want to make it up to me.
Yeah, let's go fuck. I think is the implication.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Which is a weird. which I kind of got that vibe, and I got the vibe that that's what Tom thought it was. He just like lights up right there, like yeah, and gets like a naughty look on his face, and then yeah, he gets in the car with her, which is strange for this part of the movie because he's like so in love, right? They just had this amazing connection, and he's still giddy about it, and he's like, yeah, fuck it, I'm still a playboy though.
Yeah.
Gets in the car with her, and then they starts going down this weird road of like, I loved you, don't you see? You came in me.
And you fucked me 4 times. When you fuck somebody, it means something.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa, and she starts like speeding up, like going like fucking 60, driving through New
York.
York.
Okay, slow down. And then all of a sudden, she kind of veers towards a I don't know, like a railing. We assume it's an embankment, and he tries to stop her. She goes off of it, and then we get the other side of the shot, and it is like 14 feet. You know, it's just like one story.
Yeah.
So I was like unimpressed by the wreck. I was like, oh, okay, that seems very survivable. I thought it was gonna be like a fucking 40-foot fucking cliff or some shit, but I guess we are in New York.
Pretty cool wreck though. I mean, it's like that. This wide.
Yeah, it's very.
See it. I was like, oh damn.
No, it's definitely like a real car.
Yeah.
Crashing. It's funny. It's like I watched that. The first thing I said was, "Oh, what a waste of a car!
Yeah,
What a waste of a beautiful machine." Because I know they crushed that bitch. That's real. Yeah, and then after that, I don't remember exactly where we cut to because I don't think it's timeline correct. Right after that wreck.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he like wakes up. He like wakes up and he's hanging out with Sophia, isn't he?
Oh right.
He's telling her
at Central Park. There's all the leaves everywhere, and she's like kind of up on him. Like, remember we met at the party? And he's like, "What party?" He doesn't remember, and then he kind of like backs.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, "Oh wait, I got in a car accident or something." Then I think he wakes up in some sort of state. I don't remember if he's at his apartment. But yeah, or maybe we cut back to the Kurt Russell stuff. I don't remember, but.
Yeah, but by this time I'm so confused. Like she's talking to him and she's like talking about the party and all the things that kind of made them fall in love, which is weird. Just a couple little sayings. Like remember when I said that thing about her martini? Remember? Yeah. And he's just like gets this look on his face like he has no idea what the fuck she's talking about. He doesn't remember any of this. So we're as an audience, I'm like, "Whoa, what the fuck? What is going on?" Like he's freaking out. I don't know. And then, would you say we cut out of the park to him waking up again? Because I think he tells Sophia, he got in the car. I think he even tells her that, like, she wrecked the car. But I feel like he's telling her as if it was a dream.
Yeah. Like, I had this horrible dream. I left your apartment, got into a car, we wrecked. And at some point, it starts to dawn on him that what happened really happened. He starts to like back away, and then they start getting some like distance from one another. And then I think he wakes up. I don't remember. Or we cut back to Kurt Russell. I don't really remember.
I don't even remember what a reveal of him, having the scars.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when do we come to scar Tom Cruise after that wreck?
Is there a scene, it's hard to remember, but is there a scene where he wakes up in bed kind of similar to where we meet him in the morning, like in the opening of the movie, and he's all kind of haggard, touches the TV, goes into the bathroom and looks in the mirror, and then he's all fucked up? I think that's the reveal, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. And then I think they're cutting in other stuff too where he's all fucked up and like falling in his apartment all the time, and that comes into play later. But how does he end up rekindling with Brian and Sophia on that day? He sees Sophia. Oh yeah, he follows like Sophia. He's all scarred. I guess he's been in a coma for 3 months or something.
Mm-hmm.
And finally he got out of the coma so they could work on his face, and he's still working on it, but it's not. He's trying to get it back to normal, I guess. He's got the biggest team of surgeons in New York, and he's just following around like the creep. And now he's got almost a limp too. They keep saying his arm's fucked up. They never show you his arm.
Yeah.
Or anything, but apparently he's like, well, we could fix your fuck my arm.
Yeah.
What about your arm? Show us.
Yes,
I don't know.
Yes.
He's got like a fucking lobster claw.
You
I
seem
don't
to
know.
be moving just fine. Like, is it just scars? Like, what is it?
Yeah, because I could see what's wrong with your face, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, the prosthetics on Tom I thought looked really good too.
Oh yeah, totally.
Very disturbing, and Silence of the Lambs. Like got his face ate where it had the little, I don't know, kind of looked like that. But they were good. And now I finally know what that Kanye song was about. So yeah, he follows her, says hello. She's like, oh, it's been a long time. And you could tell she's like very happy to see him, even though she's a little off put by his terrible disfiguration.
Yeah.
But I think she kisses him on the cheek.
Yeah, this is at the dance studio, right? He goes to the dance studio, and I think this is the first...
Oh, yeah. He's following her through the city, and then you're right, she goes up to the dance studio, and he goes up. Okay.
Because at some point, there's like a small little montage of him being like, this all sucks, but I'm going to piece my life together again. I'm going to try and, actually pay attention to my company and the Seven Dwarves. And then he's like, and then he builds up the courage to go. Because I think and when he follows her, he just follows her. He doesn't approach her. And then he has the, does all these things. And then he finally has the courage to go talk to her. And then he goes into her dance studio and has an awkward cover. Hey, it's me again. It's Tom.
Hey, pretty lady. Oh, and he does the creepiest shit. He recreates the whole first time they met, playing both characters. And he'll be like in front of her, like as Penelope, like I don't know, like someone's following me, I'm being stalked, and he walked around, red dress, strappy shoes. Yes, that's the one. She's staring through my back. And then it's like and then at first she's endeared by it, and she's kind of smiling, and then he keeps going and keeps going and holds really long pauses, and she's like almost crying. She gets very uncomfortable. She's like, this was cute for a second, but what is going on?
You're fucking weirdo.
And then anyways, he's like, oh yeah, so he has a really long pause at the end of that monologue, and he's like, sure, we should hang out again. Get to know each other. And she's like, yes, sure. Yes.
Why not?
He's like, this weekend then, it's a date. Yes, this weekend's fine. I'll find time. Just leave. See you then. And he kind of skips out and like Tom Cruise does.
Oh, shit.
And then they meet up at the bar.
At a rave bar.
Brian's Brian's there. He's wearing that mask, and his whole team is like, I loved that scene. Well, there is this option until we can fully fix your face. It's a life cast prosthesis, full face. It also blocks out UV rays, which helps your cells heal underneath the prosthetic. He's like, oh, the prosthetic? And they're like, yes, the prosthetic. He's like, oh, thank God. I thought we were talking about a fucking mask! He's like, that's great for Halloween, but what the fuck do I do the other 364 fucking days?
So good.
I just love that. Oh, I thought we were talking about a fucking mask.
Oh, shit.
So for some reason he's wearing it out to the bar. I don't know. She's already seen your scars like in a well lit studio.
Yeah.
Dance studio. So it's like you're at a poorly lit club. I don't see why it would matter. And anyways, he's like, "Oh, what are you doing here, Brian? What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I just came to catch up with everybody. We're all friends here, right?" He's like, I suppose. And does Brian go into him right then about taking the mask off?
Yeah. He's like, dude,
in
take
front of her,
mask off. Yeah.
And then, okay, I think she went to go get them drinks.
Yeah, so the bathroom. Like, I think she asked where the bathroom.
Oh yeah. So it's like, take the fucking mask off. He's like, no, it's a prosthetic. He's like, yeah, no, it's not. It's like, you're fine. Take it off. It's fucking weird. Anyways, he doesn't. And then does he walks away right then, right?
Yeah, he walks away, get himself some drinks. Yeah.
It's a giant fucking bar. It's like a fucking Costco, this bar, dude.
Oh yeah.
It's like a Target or something. It's got a giant dance floor like the size of a grocery store. And then on each side, there's just tons of bar.
Mm-hmm.
And so he goes like across the dance floor, which is like freaking 150 yards away. And he's drinking over there. And he's like, I'll take a Bud. I think he takes his mask off. He takes his mask off. And he's like, I'll take a Budweiser and a shot of tequila. And the bartender won't look at him. He's just kind of like, okay, what kind of tequila? And he's just like looking off. And he's like, what the fuck did you say to me? and I think the bartender's like, excuse me? What the fuck did you say to me? And the bartender's like, what kind of tequila? And then Dave was like, look me in my fucking eyes. Or something. Yeah, you bitch. And he does, and he's like, what kind of tequila?
Yeah.
And he's like,
Patron,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he's watching Sophia come back and talk with Brian, and they're kind of like, got hand motions. Where is he? They're looking around. He's looking right at them. They can't see him because it's so far fucking away and there's so many people. And so he just drinks over there. And he's like, I'll take another Budweiser and tequila. And he's like, it's on the house.
Bitch.
And it was like, yeah, he's like, he said, why? He's just like, is it because of my face? And the bartender's like, because it is, bitch. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, and he's just getting wasted over there. He's got like fucking 14 shots emptied now when we see him. He's just raving with all the people, and like, he has his mask backwards, so he'll have like a fake head with a little bit of hair, and he's just and it's showing both sides. It's like the duality of man. I don't know what they're doing.
Oh god.
And then he waits. So he's probably been over there for, I don't know, an hour.
Yeah.
And then finally walks back over to them drunk as fuck. Hey guys. Sorry about that. I loosened up over there. he's got his scars out, and they're all freaked out. And then what happens? He just kind of embarrasses himself a little more.
Yeah,
in front of them.
He's just still trying to get with Sophia, and she's not really having it. What was it like? What did they say? I'll come over when we die and reborn as cats.
No, he was like, what's wrong? But he was like, what's wrong? And she's obviously, there's a lot wrong, man. She doesn't know you that well. Now you're all scarred up. She still might love you, she thinks, I think. But you're really weird now because you're dealing with this. Yeah, and she's like, I don't know. Her mood kind of changes like it did when he was doing the monologue, and he's like, what's wrong? I'm being fun. Look at me. Do you not like, is it me? And she's like, I'll tell you later. He's like, tell me now if there's a problem. I'll tell you later. Tell me now. I'll tell you in another life when we're cats. And he's like, I love that you said that. That's why I love you so much. Things like that is so hilarious. The cat thing. And he's just more awkward. Meow. And his teeth are showing because he's got the Joker prosthetic lip way up there. Wow, I'm really dry. All this tequila.
Jesus.
Oh man.
So good.
And I think that's about it. We kind of leave. And right, they're walking down the road. Oh my god, this scene. And Tom's kind of just just hobbling on the cobblestones, like they're having a conversation, and Tom, like David pops in with, I don't remember what he said, but it just adds to it.
I'm not drunk.
He's like, shut up, you're fucking drunk. Hey, I thought we had a good time. And then Sophia turns down being walked home by Brian for, I don't know, she just wants completely out of this situation. And he's not trying to let her do that. And then David's like, she wants to be alone. Let her go. I think he says, I don't think she wants to be alone. I just think, and thinks she wants to be around you. Anyways, so he's like, okay, well, I guess
Good night.
we'll see you later. And then
later.
Tom says something even more weird. See you over cats in her eye or some shit. And then he's like, he meant see you later.
Yeah.
Like it's. And then she freaking runs.
She runs.
Naruto runs like down the road, which makes it so awkward. If that happened to me, like you're saying goodbye to a friend, especially it's like an opposite sex friend, and you guys and then she just runs like she's being attacked. Like, and they don't say anything about it. They're just like, "Wow, man, she's what a
so
special
funny.
gal." Yeah,
Oh, God,
her running
so
was.
good.
I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then he's like, "So what are we gonna do?" And he's like, "I'm going home. My bike is over here." No, man, we're best friends. And he's like, you just need to go home and sleep, man. You're drunk. And then he's like, fine, go. And then frickin' Brian runs away.
He runs too.
Like, all weird. I'm like,
God.
like Nev Campbell and Scream. Like that. Running. Yeah, it was just very weird. And this whole time, we've had so many weird events. I don't know what's happening in this movie and what's reality. It's very strange. And then fast forward, like, he's living with Sophia. The next day, she picks him up off of passing out on the ground.
Yeah.
He's telling more and more of this story to the psychiatrist. He's now living this whole life with Sophia that he's always wanted, and he gets his face fixed.
Right.
With some breakthrough, and he's still afraid to show it. And like the psychiatrist in this future is like, your face is normal, right? Like you can take that off. It was fixed.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, no, I can't. And then we see in this other life we're following, it is fixed, and he got his looks back, and everything's going great. But then he starts seeing Julie.
Yeah.
Around.
Starts seeing Julia around, claiming that she is Sophia.
Yeah.
I think the biggest, he wakes up and she's in bed. Like he went to bed with they've been sleeping together, living together. Sophia, the real Sophia.
Yeah.
And he wakes up one morning and it's Cameron Diaz claiming to be Sophia, and he starts freaking the fuck out. I think he ties her to the bed. He's gonna like call the cops, and we're just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
He's like, she's alive.
Yeah.
I guess
Then
all
we
that
cut
car
away.
Yeah.
So
She's
we
not
don't
alive.
know. Yeah. And then we go into some things. He thinks, I guess, the murder is Julie.
Yeah, he gets arrested. Like I think he like calls the cops or something. Something happens, and then he's like, and then it cuts to him getting his photos taken in prison. I was like, whoa, what the? He just had her tied up in bed. What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
For
very
killing
confusing.
Julie. And then it keeps showing some more flashbacks as he's talking to the psychiatrist about it, and he thinks like people are trying to take over the company, and that's part of it. He's got that one guy. I don't know. He's like his head office guy is always looking out for him. He's like the lawyer or something. I don't know.
The British guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's always looking out for him, and he thinks there's a plot against him. What else do we got? We got that whole subplot, and
Benny the dog is mentioned.
oh
multiple
yeah,
times.
then this
That
dog
kinda-
keeps
that kinda
showing up.
Comes together in a
Was
big way towards
frozen,
the end.
and then we have what is that called? LE Life Extension. We keep seeing these
Yeah.
commercials everywhere now for Life Extender, LE.
And a creepy guy in a bar. There's one scene where he's in a bar and he keeps seeing this creepy guy that he has like visions
Yeah.
of, and then the creepy guy kind of
same
approaches
guy.
him and he's like, "Go away!" And he's like, everyone in this bar is here for you.
Yeah.
You can control them. And he's like, "What I really want is for you to shut the fuck up, or them to shut the fuck up, especially you." And then all of a sudden, everyone just stops and stares at him. Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
I told you, David. What the fuck is going on? He runs out. Yeah, but then it starts to get good at the end. Yeah, he's seeing Julie instead of Sophia. Then he's like making love to Sophia, but it turns into Julie, and then there's this really weird manic. It just shows him thrusting,
Yeah.
and he's just like, "What's happening?"
Just sweating.
Yeah, it's very off-putting. It lasted way too long. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
And then he smothers her with a pillow at the end of that.
Yeah. I don't want to see your face.
Yeah, yeah, it's really creepy. And then like she's flailing and dying, and then she's pretty much dead, but her hand comes up and caresses his head, and then drops. I was like, oh my god, what the hell is going on? And he's telling the psychiatrist about this. He's like, I killed her, didn't I? And he's like, well, you know what? I don't know. I keep thinking maybe there is something with these 7 dwarves and the board. Maybe something's not quite adding up here. I don't get it.
Yeah, I think at this moment he like almost admits defeat, where it's like it's all like dawning on him, like, yeah, I fucking killed her. Because I remember him saying like, "What are you gonna go for?" And Kurt Russell says something psychosis, some sort of like defense for his trial. He's like, "That's what."
Yeah,
I'm
I thought this
for."
guy was like a prosecutor.
That's what I thought.
Like
too,
trying to
yeah.
get him in trouble, like an investigator. Then all of a sudden it switches to like a "I'm gonna protect you" vibe, and it's weird.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, at that point, I think we say goodbye to Kurt Russell leaves, and then so we think that he's probably going to go to jail for the rest of his life because they just killed Sophia, definitively, as far as the movie's concerned. And then where Michael Shannon's little room is, right outside his cell. Well, not even his cell. It's like I don't know what you call that.
it's like a holding area,
like a holding area,
visitation area.
But right outside the Michael Shannon's office, there's a TV in Michael Shannon's office, and Tom Cruise looks over there and sees a commercial for that Life. What is it? Life what is it called?
Extender.
Life Extender commercial, and it has that dog that he keeps referencing, and he's just like, "Doctor, come back, come back!" And actually, he's not deformed at this point; he's just normal Tom Cruise. But yeah, then they race over. Kurt Russell comes back, loads him in the car, and they drive over to that company.
Yeah.
And then this is where it gets very bizarre.
This is where it gets good, dude.
Yeah.
He drives over to he drives over to the company. He's got like a warrant. Where's the offices of Life Extender? We got a warrant. And they're going up there. I'm like, okay, yeah, whoa, is this a plot? Life Extender has something to do with this. This is going to be some fucking weird shit. They go up there. It's weird because they serve the warrant to the security guards downstairs, but they don't do anything upstairs once they enter the
pretend like they're
office.
customers.
They yeah, but Shannon's dressed as a cop.
Yeah.
And they're like, who is he? He's like, oh, he's my son. He like David's his son. I don't think he's young enough to be his son. And then they're like, well, who's this guy? We don't even know him. The cop behind him. You can wait over there. We don't know him. It's so weird. And they're like, oh, okay, well, here's our brochures for you to peruse. We've been expecting you. You've been expecting us. Oh, of course, of course. And then they're talking about lucid dreams. It's like, it's our newest package. And like, what is that? And well, I think this presentation might help. And then you know what? She presses her desk, and it's like an image on a desk.
Yeah.
It's like super cool, super sciencey. And so a desk is, there's a reason why there's not televisions in coffee tables. I've looked this up. Okay? The technology is there. We should have this, right? Yeah. It makes sense. You know why? Because the viewing angle sucks.
Yeah.
You need to stand up to watch something on a table. You can't just like sit at that angle and see it. So they stand up and look at it. And it goes into the lucid dream, create your own reality, live one age forever until we can, bring you back from the dead, because they're cryogenically freezing people until there's cures for whatever ails them. And then they're bringing them back. But this is their new thing, that while you're frozen, you can actually live a life. And it'll seem completely real, and you get to be whoever you want, make it all, and just Matrix shit, really.
Yeah.
And then it talks about, and tech support will be there to support you every step of the way. And it shows the guy he keeps seeing in the bars and shit. And then it hits Tom. He's like, fuck, whoa, dude. And then Kurt Russell, something started to hit him, too.
Yeah,
he's like,
you signed a contract with these people? You signed a contract?
Did you sign a contract?
I signed something. Close.
Tell me you didn't sign this. So
he just bolts out of there, doesn't he?
Yeah, he bolts out of there,
to the lobby,
and he goes to
tech support.
Yeah.
Tech
He's
support!
just yelling in like an empty room, and the guy comes in. He's like, "Hello." He's like, "You're in our most luxurious lucid dream package, and so I told you you're gonna have to make a choice, and it's the time has come." It's like, "When did this lucid dream start?" He's like, "Well, you started with us 105 years ago,
I think it was
right? That was
150.
it.
I think it was 150.
150,
Yeah.
150 years." And he's like, "So a lot has changed. You've been living this dream, but like I told you, you're too." I don't know what he says. He's like, "I don't know. You're too emotional. You're fucking up your dream or something. I don't know."
Yeah, your nightmares
Somehow,
are seeping in.
yeah.
But I do like when he
Maybe.
was like, "When did this happen? When did this start?" And he goes, basically, the movie just tells you everything you've watched in the beginning of the movie really happened up until the point where he passes out the night at the club, where he passes out on the street.
Yeah,
Apparently, in real life, he woke up the next day. He hired those people,
and had never seen Sophia again.
and he commits suicide by overdosing. And then that company picks him up and cryo sleeps him. So everything after the club night, everything after that was not real.
Oh yeah, and it's like the guilt. Your guilt from Julie was invading your dream of happiness with Sophia and
Yeah.
replacing her because you couldn't escape the guilt. And that was another good scene because I think, yeah, that actually happened then when he's yelling at Brian and he's like, "What did you say to Julie that night
Oh
at
yeah,
the
yeah,
party?"
that really happened. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, "What do you? I didn't say it. I didn't even talk to her." He's like, "You said she was my fuck buddy," and that really upset her, man.
Yeah.
And he's like, and he gets this, he's seen it in his eyes. He's like, "Oh fuck, I did this,"
Yeah, yeah.
And then yeah, that's the last he sees of him ever, and that was a cool scene. But anyways, we go back to he's been living in this dream world, and then what do they go up to the roof?
Yeah, the roof.
And the guide's like, "Hey, this is kind of the end. You can keep dreaming, and we'll just keep you dreaming, and we'll just keep you frozen forever, I guess. Or you can jump off this building, and you can live in the real world." And he's like, "Why do I have to jump off the building?" He's like, "Did I design that choice?" He's like, "Yes. One last thing to get over your fear of heights." That doesn't make any goddamn sense. You know what? Here's the safe word. If I want to get out, make me jump off a building to prove I really want it.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, okay.
So he's like, "So yeah, you can do that, but I warn you, the future is very different. And you won't know anybody, and it's going to be hard." And he's like, "And your fortune will not last long."
Yeah.
And so he's like, "Oh fuck, well, he's like, "So I could control this at any point?" And he's like, "Yes." It's like, "What if I wanted to see Doctor again?" And then Kurt Russell pops out of the door. Hey, wait a minute. There's something fishy about these guys. Did you sign a contract?" And he's like, "He was based on the television serials you would watch as a kid. And you always wanted a father figure like that, didn't you? Well, here he is, always looking after you, always on your side." And he's like, "Do not jump off that building, kid. I believe you now. There's something going on. You didn't kill anybody." And then he's like, "He's not real." And then Kurt Russell's like, "I'm real, kid. I'm real." And he's like, "I got 2 daughters, you know that." And then the tech support guy's like, "What are their names?" And Kurt Russell's like,
Damn it!
"No! Look, damn it, I am real."
My one flaw.
He's like, "If he's not real, why would he care about this?" He's like, "Well, you created him. He's
Morality entertainment or something like that?
Yeah, he's a good facsimile of a man, and of course he wants to live.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to survive. He wants you to stay." And yeah, and he makes the choice, and he jumps off. I think that's about it.
Yeah. His eyes.
Nobody else.
pop
Oh wait,
open
Brian came out on the
Brian
roof.
came out. I think he has one more moment with Sophia because Sophia's long and dead in real life. It's been 150
Yeah.
years. So he has he has the choice. He can stay with Sophia and live this happy life in this dream state, or wake up in the real world with literally nobody. And that's a wild decision. Like 150 years ago from today was like the late 1800s. Could you imagine dying in the late 1800s and being dropped into waking up in 2026?
That's another
wild
movie though.
decision. Yeah.
That's a sequel. David wakes up in a kooky future.
That's fucking wild.
Hello, David. There's like a robot greeting him. Welcome to your new life. Vanilla Sky 2. The real world.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so he realizes like he only knew this woman for one day. And he's like, what the fuck am I doing? I've been living for 150 years on this memory from a day. And it's like, my life is nothing. I got to start my life now. I got to do some of this shit I've been dreaming about. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of what he does. And he jumps off. And Tom Cruise, he's got to run at it. He's not just, he runs at it, but then drastically halts himself. Ooh. Yeah. And then he falls. And it's a very Mission Impossible fall. Mm-hmm. He's like swinging his arms in the air, and sometimes he's catching drift and shit. He's enjoying it.
Flashes of his childhood and his father.
Yeah.
And,
he was a good kid. What's that one line? Is the only thing his father ever praised him? Said he was a decent child.
Oh yeah, in his memoir. Yeah.
And it slows down as he's about to hit the pavement, kind of letting us know that, okay, I think this was real, like legitimately what the guy said it was. And then we get some open your eyes. Mm-hmm. David, open your eyes. And then we get an eye opening and that's us.
Yeah.
There we go. It had some great music in it too. I didn't really mention that along the way, but a lot of cool songs I liked.
Cameron Crowe is one of the things he's well known for, other than making really good, solid romantic dramedy. I keep saying dramas, but he has really good soundtracks. So like Singles had a good soundtrack. Jerry Maguire has a very good soundtrack, and this one is no different. This has a lot of good needle drops.
Yeah, I think What If God was one of us, and he's like. Yeah. Next thing I know, they pump me full of all the drugs I've never heard of, and he's just, they're wheeling him to surgery. What if God was one of us? He's got a lovely voice. Yeah, he does, Tom. And then I love the Stones when they're driving down the freeways, the little catacombs or whatever. That was really cool. But yeah, wow. I texted you. I don't know, for some reason I had weird Tom Cruise movies on my mind. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking Vanilla Sky or Eyes Wide Shut. I've seen neither. And I was hoping you had seen neither so we could maybe do Eyes Wide Shut. Because I love Kubrick and I've never seen it.
Yeah.
But you have obviously seen that.
Many times.
And so I was like, well, fuck. I was like, what's that other weird Tom Cruise one? I was like, well, what about Vanilla Sky? And you love Tom Cruise. I was like, it's a fucking long shot. He's fucking seen Vanilla Sky. Of course he has.
Yeah.
And then you're like, no, I haven't seen that. I was like, well, fuck yeah. Then we get we do get to do a Tom Cruise oddity, even though it wasn't what I thought it would be.
There's a couple. I haven't seen Oblivion either. That sci-fi movie he did a few years back with the guy.
Oh, that one's good. I liked that one.
Made Maverick and F1. Mm-hmm. I've not seen that.
I liked that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, we went into it kind of blind. I thought this movie was similar to Eyes Wide Shut. I thought it was going to be like a sexcapade type movie, like a 50 Shades kind of movie is the vibe I get from the cover, and I don't know, and just I know it's about a girl and like a love story vaguely, but that's about it. So definitely not at all what I thought it was going to be. Very trippy and avant-garde, and I never knew what was going on, but I was invested and wanted to know more about everything. It did drag on a little bit at the end. It's pretty long. What is it, 2 hours and 15 minutes? Near the end, I was like, all right. I mean, I think I know where we're going. Let's get there. I gave you all this time. I'm with you guys, but let's speed it up a little bit.
It's very exposition heavy towards the end, especially when on the rooftop, where it's like Kurt Russell has to have a say, and Brian has to say things, Sophie has to say, and the doctor has to say more things. I'm like, all right, let's wrap this up.
So I enjoyed it, but I was getting a little. It was losing me near the end. I probably wouldn't watch it again anytime soon, just because of the freaking length. And now that I've seen it, but I did enjoy it. I thought this felt like peak Tom Cruise to me. Like he was great in this. I thought he's showing you bliss and happiness and despair, and scaredness and then unbridled anger during times, and it's just a very weird character. I liked it.
Yeah.
I thought Kurt Russell was great, even though really he doesn't have much, but when he's there,
he's a present. Yeah, he's there. Yeah,
the scenes are awesome. And then Penelope Cruz was great. She's good. Even Diaz was great as this crazy, like, kind of ex-girlfriend type character.
Yeah, this is
I
Diaz
really
too. Yeah, fucking this was right around the time of Charlie's Angels, and there's something about Mary, and
I forgot about that one thing that was kind of sad and cool, but when he starts falling in love with Sophia, he like points to a mole on her chest. He's like, I want to be this mole in my next life, and you'll have to wear, loose fitting tops and stuff so I can breathe, but I'll be this mole this one right here. And then when he kills who he thinks is Julie, he kind of moves his arm from the pillow to look at her chest, and there's the mole.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of like, oh. But he didn't kill anybody, I guess.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Only in your mind, my young friend. But yeah, I thought it was interesting. I just love weird stories, something kind of, it's so fucking hard to find an original story. This isn't even an original story because it's a fucking remake. So I'm aware. Like, everything I'm saying about this movie is negated because it's a remake of a different movie. But it seems like it's pretty damn close to that movie from what I've read. And so that's an awesome movie. Making this an awesome movie. I loved the weirdness and the plot twists and not knowing what's going on. I give it a 7.6.
Nice. Yeah, I was pretty, like you said, never seen it. I've always heard about it. I was a little skeptical going in, even though I was like, yeah, let's do it because I just haven't seen it. I like watching movies I haven't seen. But I was a little skeptical because I just knew the critical reception around this movie was not strong. But I disagree. I thought this movie was pretty good. I enjoyed most of it. I can see why. Like, this is a movie that's juggling like 3 different genres. It's like part romantic drama, part thriller, part sci-fi. So it's kind of hard to like get people on board with all 3 of these kind of moods and tones. And it is kind of jarring, I guess, if I would admit, but it still worked for me. I still was engaged for most of the movie. I thought it was pretty interesting. It takes that huge swing at the end, which I appreciate. Great performance from Tom Cruise, great soundtrack. Good to see Jason Lee, good to see Cameron Diaz. I thought it was pretty enjoyable. I was not expecting this movie to be what it was, so that was kind of a surprise. It's always surprising to think you're going to just watch a drama or a weird sex thing and you end up with some fucking funky-ass sci-fi concept. It's 7 for me. I enjoyed this one quite a bit.
7 and a 7.6. Yeah, that's pretty good. Glad we knocked that off the list. Go check it out. Vanilla Sky. It's on Paramount Plus right now. Then you can rent it anywhere else, I'm sure. As always, thanks for joining us. We're here on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. Also, Apple Music and Spotify, if that's how you do your podcast. We don't care how you do them. If you do them with us every once in a while, we'd appreciate it. Couldn't do it without you. Until the next Vs. Peace.
Peace.